Hello everyone. I'm sorry I had a so-called shower in my bag, so although never mind. So what today we are gonna discuss about. KUET has upcoming exams coming, which is process control CE 4123. So it has a couple of topics related to mechatronics, and although I believe this is connected to somewhere in between Laplace and Fourier. So since someone has asked me to upload a video how to take preparation, since they are currently on the third batch, the 20 session students. So I will guide through how to take preparations, and so that you guys can give great exams. So alright, so what's you might wanna check where is your booklet lies and what are the important topics the teacher has covered. Although I have collected some, if you can say, these are the questions I have collected. This is although everything is for frequency stability criterion and all this stuff. And these are feedback control, PID control, and all this stuff. So you might wanna learn transfer function and how to implement this. So in such cases, you would be asking me, so what else we need to learn since we don't have any official documentation or question bank so we will talk about at first time what you need to study around PID. So PID and PID tuning, how to tune your PID and PID uh, controller time integral and derivatives, or you might get to derive. They might even ask you to derive the first order plus delay process for a certain equation which would be given by g function of s with something fraction. So these are the things then control equations and transfer function related to those and limitations associated with those. And you might get to ask me that a certain PID has a derivative peak, how to limit that function, how can we eliminate this, and if a physically realizable ideal PID transfer function is given by a certain term, how do we calculate the math? And in such cases, we would also be discussing about the IMC method, which is a protocol to discuss. Yeah, in such cases, I will just upload if you someone in the text ask me to or chat ask me to deliver the um, drive so that you can get the question or question bank. I will upload so. And in such cases, if we leave the PID controller zone, then there are frequency response analysis control system, which is very important. I guess the question that comes from there is more like one set probably, but the question somehow mixed with it, and they don't either they get shifted to if the whole word is on B section, they get shifted to A section A, and if beg my pardon, if the question comes in the A section, they get shifted to B section, somewhat like that. Alright. Then comes to frequency response and analysis of control system. Alright, so you gotta learn how to find out amplitude ratio and phase angles of the following. You gotta do a math, and uh, there are some couple of portions that I don't think that has been discussed in your classroom or what the teacher has been teaching. So these questions will be moderated. So this will this will come in the exam. I think approximately think so. Never mind. And the you gotta derive approximate first order for if a acting parallel PID controller. You have to prove the overall function gain is the same as the slower process. All right. And the first controller gain is k, then you find out the normalized amplitude and phase difference if input function ut is given as a sine ut is applied. All right. Next one, we have a couple of things like dynamic behavior and stability for closed loop system. These are the portions where it comes. with you will given a basic block diagram, a basic block diagram, as in you gotta solve that block diagram as a simple button level block diagram. So you could there are a couple of maths that have come in the previous exam. So you could check this out, and the stability criteria. What are the stability criteria of a closed loop control system? And you gotta find out a way how to stabilize this. In such cases, what are the general stability criteria, Roth stability criteria, and both has sorry, I pronounced that wrong. So it's probably spelled as BODE, which is both stability criteria, gain margin and phase margin, and difference between these two. So you gotta do all this, and if you want this things straight out on a Google Doc, you can write on the chat, and I will share this with you guys. So moving on to the next, uh, these PDF or questions from the KUET, or if I say someone has, if you know, someone has tried delivered me to send me this book, if you can say this is written KUET Central Library. If I get to show you very closely. So this is a generous courtesy of a chemical engineer who thought I would be good enough to analyze the question and let you guys help you how to solve those or get a good term final exam preparation. So shout out to that engineer. I am grateful, and this has been sponsored by quote unquote it's hard. So she gave me this. Let me show you. I will. She designed this. So if you look very closely, it's writing like predicting the future is ain't magic. It's AI. So thank you for helping the other students get a excellent solution. I hope your preparation goes well too. And cheers to that. Peace.